What up, YouTube? It's your boy Trevor. I'm back like a brazier hook. Shout out to Lil Wayne. I got another vlog for you guys today. I wanted to talk about respect. Respect in the gym, and there's two parts to respect. Talking about respect from the guys in the gym that have been there, that kind of have it established, and respect from the kids who are just in there being tryhards, because they're both as annoying equally. And by the way, I understand now why Mark Bell wears his sunglasses like he does, besides the fact that he's a player. It's because your eyes look all fucking weird. Anyway, guys, I'm still new to this YouTube shit. But back to what I was talking about. And by the way, for the record, if you guys don't have like an underground, badass barbell gym, or a powerlifting club, or you don't. That doesn't mean you can't. That doesn't mean that you're not a hardcore badass. I've trained in commercial gyms a lot of my life. I've been fortunate also to have trained in some awesome clubs. I've got some awesome clubs where I live now, and I've also got a hardcore gym at my house. But that doesn't mean that you can't go in and do whatever you got to do in a commercial gym. But there are, if you are, and I'm talking to you guys, there are just certain things that you need to do. I've got some advice for new guys, or people that are legitimately in a gym to get better, to get stronger, to look better, which I assume most of you in the gym are there for that reason. But there's a lot of people that are in there just to get chicks or bang out some curls or whatever. So if you're a new guy in a gym, or you really want to get better, this is something I did literally every gym I was ever in. At Gold's Gym in Sugar House, shout out to my roots, in Salt Lake City. Still one of the oldest clubs in the country, one of the most badass spots. I miss it every day. But when I was 14, 15, 16, just getting into bodybuilding and learning the game, and I still do this every day no matter what gym I'm in. I've done this for 15 plus years. Every time you go in, I always would spot the oldest looking, you know who those guys are, the OGs that go in the gym. The guys that are still wearing their 1980 T-back, still got some size on them, still got some veins, probably smelling like Rhino Balm or Ben Gay or something like that. And I'd ask them, man. I'd ask them about, hey, this is my goals. What did you do when you were my age? What did some other guy? And just by talking to them, showing them respect, asking them about the craft that they've spent their whole life doing, you would be shocked at what stories they will go into, and what kind of advice they will give you. It's pretty awesome to hear somebody open up about their training life, and to have a young kid or a young guy have the respect to come up and ask him for help or for advice or for questions. I literally learned more from those people than any guru or any buddy I paid to program for me or to train for me, or any seminar I ever attended. I learned more from the guys who just had sweat equity. And I love that about older gyms. I love that even about commercial gyms, is the guys that have 4 decades of sweat equity. They'll tell you the stories from what they used to squat, what they used to bench, who they used to train with. They'll name drop, but you can just tell that's what you can tell their passion for it. I just used to feed off of that, because I had that passion at 16 that these guys had at 70 and 60 and 50, and I just respected it so much. So I would really advise you, and I'd give you, go up to as many people as you can that are bigger, better looking, or just have been in the game longer than you, and ask them for advice. Ask them what they did. Don't be such a hard ass that you humble yourself to go talk to people that are in the gym that know what they're doing. It's free training, and these people are always awesome. They're always up to give you advice, and they appreciate the respect. and like I always say, I mean, that's showing respect for people that went before you in this game. It's a community that I feel is broken in both the powerlifting world and the bodybuilding world, and it's a whole nother vlog for me to get into. But this community is broken, and it's all because of respect, in my opinion. And the other type of respect is for the weekend or the fitness tryhards, I call them. The guys in there, they're either teenagers or kids or young. They're the dudes that are still in their clothes they wore to the club the night before, or they're in their cut-off t-shirts, thinking they're swole, flexing in the mirror, banging out those curls, banging out their 6-plate calf raises and their 12-plate shrugs and whatever else. If you guys don't have, you guys, what you look like, and whether you're in there or not caring, if you don't care, that's fine. And I got nothing but love for people that are in the gym training. But all I would ask of you guys is just learn the game, man. Learn your craft, and if you're in a squat rack, not squatting, not deadlifting, not doing anything that requires a barbell and a rack, and you're in there curling, or you're in there, I don't give a fuck if you curl in the squat rack. I'm not that guy. But if you're in there taking it up, and you're talking and bullshit, and there's guys that really want to get in, that's respect too. And if you're in there just to flex and get chicks, just stay the fuck out of my way, and stay the fuck out of people's way who are in there. And don't give us the looks, and don't give us all the bullshit. That's all I'll say about you guys. And that goes both ways. I've been in clubs where bodybuilders are the biggest assholes on the planet. They are the biggest assholes in the gym sometimes, and they've got a bad rep for it. They don't like people like that in their way, and a little bit I get it, but for the most part, nobody needs to be in a gym being an asshole. Nobody needs to be in a gym without respect. Respect everyone in there, and there shouldn't be the big guys in the corner, or taking up this machine or the cable stack, and the skinny kid over there. It's a community that should be. Everybody should be in there trying to help each other out, and that's what I hate about it. And I'll give a huge shout out to Armbrust Pro Gym here in Denver. I have never been in a club, in a bodybuilding gym, or a gym in general, where there has been such respect from people, from big guys to small guys. Everyone is in there busting their ass. At 200 pounds, I'm a big guy. At 200 pounds, 5'7", I probably look a lot bigger than 200 pounds. But at 200 pounds, there are 270, 280, 250-pound monsters that come into Armbrust. And there are the women in there that are jacked, shredded, people doing shows all the time. I can't tell you how many people ask me for advice. And I can't tell you how many people I ask for advice. It's a cool community. It's a gym that I've never felt that in a gym before. There's no rivalries in there. There's no bullshit. It's just a really cool place run by an awesome guy. And I give props to that. I give props to Dylan for the gym he's got here. And the people around here that actually have respect for the game. So youngins and old ones, bodybuilders and assholes alike, let's just show some respect in this gym, guys. Let's get people jacked and tan and, make people better. So that's all I got today, fellas. Again, pour out a little protein shake for the homies. Show some respect when you're in the gym. If you guys like this, just flex those guns on that like button for me. Subscribe if you guys don't subscribe. Got a lot of cool content coming. So sorry for the long commentary, but I felt like some of it was necessary. So until next time, peace.